Sit back and enjoy an hour of fascinating facts you didn't know. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Let's get started. Giant pandas have a curious method for marking their territory. Some males perform a handstand, resting their front paws on the ground and raising their rear paws against a tree. In this way, they manage to urinate in higher areas and leave their scent in elevated places. This behavior indicates their dominance over the area. Leaving a bottle of water in a car under the sun can represent a fire hazard. The plastic acts like a magnifying glass, concentrating the sun's rays on a specific point. This can generate enough heat to burn flammable materials inside the vehicle. Kirabel Yilma from Ethiopia holds the Guinness World Record for spitting the greatest amount of water uninterruptedly, 56.36 seconds. Watch how he drinks several bottles before starting. The SPARS system is a rescue device designed for evacuations from great heights. It works with a ring parachute and an aerodynamic inflatable that allows for a controlled descent. Its design facilitates safe landings on terrestrial and aquatic surfaces. It can be used from a height of up to 1,000 meters. It was developed by a Russian company specialized in rescue technology. These are the mannequins of the future. They have 9 joints to accommodate them in different ways. They can also increase or reduce their size by simply pressing a button. Jacob Pina is a content creator known for his exceptionally long thumbs. His peculiar ability has generated curiosity and entertainment on social media. He currently has 2.8 million followers. His ability to extend his thumbs without pain has intrigued many. Although there is no clear medical evidence about its origin, the internet community has turned him into a viral phenomenon. The giant tiger prawn, also known as Peneus monodon, can reach a length of 36 centimeters. Its exoskeleton is segmented and provides it with great protection in its natural environment. The color of its body can vary between green, brown, red, gray, and blue with stripes that allow it to camouflage itself. It is a species that is widely cultivated for human consumption. If you are a coffee lover, this fact will surprise you. There is a Thai coffee called black ivory that is made from elephant excrement. The animal eats the coffee fruit, and when it defecates, it is collected to be washed, roasted, and ground like any other coffee bean. The most curious thing is that those brave enough to try it say that black ivory is a real delicacy, and 1 kilogram of this coffee can cost $1,000. This is how gharials, also known as Ganges crocodiles, camouflage themselves as logs to catch their prey. Lucky Diamond Rich, whose real name is Gregory Paul McLaren, is recognized as the most tattooed person in the world. His body is completely covered in tattoos, including unusual areas such as his eyelids, the soles of his feet, and his gums. He did not stop with just 1 layer of ink, but continued tattooing over the previous designs, creating multiple layers. In addition to being a tattoo artist, he is a street performer and has mentioned that each of his tattoos has a special meaning. The Phasma gigas, known as the stick insect, is one of the largest insects within its genus. Females can reach up to 24 centimeters in length, while males reach approximately 14 centimeters. This insect stands out for its branch or stick-like appearance, which provides them with excellent camouflage. The termite queen is the longest living insect in the world, with a life expectancy that can reach up to 50 years. Worker termites, in comparison, have a much shorter lifespan of approximately 2 years. Tony Baloney's, located in New Jersey, is famous for its creative and unique pizzas like the Swine Fighter Pizza, loaded with abundant pepperoni. The restaurant is recognized for its innovative approach to cuisine and its extravagant combinations. Their dishes are a delight for lovers of unusual food. The Megalopyge opercularis, known as the puss caterpillar, is one of the most toxic caterpillars in the United States. Its furry, wig-like appearance conceals venomous spines that inject toxins upon contact. These toxins damage cells and cause intense pain that is described as more severe than a bee sting. Some compare it to breaking a bone or walking on burning coals. Jack Fisher of NASA showed how to eat pudding in space. In microgravity, the pudding floats in the air and must be caught before it drifts away. Fisher demonstrated this curious challenge in a video from the International Space Station. Space food requires adaptation, as there is no gravity to keep it in place. In South Korea, trees have a better healthcare system than people in some countries. Watch as they administer saline solution to this tree in preparation for the winter. Hisao Mitani is a Japanese man known for taking walks with his African spurred tortoise, Bon-chan, on the streets of Tokyo. Bon-chan is about 26 years old and weighs approximately 70 kilograms. Their walks are short, but can last more than an hour due to a slow pace. Over time, this duo has become a local attraction. People recognize them and greet them affectionately. This is how baby elephants drink water. They can't control their trunks until they are 9 months old. Karato Itaka holds the Guinness record for the most rope skips in a single jump. He achieved 8 skips in Yamaguchi, Japan, on July 17, 2023. His impressive technique has been recognized worldwide. Objectophilia is a paraphilia in which a person feels emotional attraction to inanimate objects. Erica Labrie is known for her symbolic relationship with the Eiffel Tower, which she married in 2007. She adopted the last name Eiffel as a sign of their bond. Her story has generated interest in psychology and unconventional relationships. Objectophilia remains a subject of study. It is a phenomenon that arouses curiosity and debate. Michael Birkin created a stop-motion video as a tribute to Mario Brothers and Pac-Man. For this, he used 4,800 adhesive notes of different colors. The process included capturing 5,700 photographs to give the impression of movement. The animation shows Mario and, at times, Pac-Man creating an unusual and fun scene. His technique and dedication have impressed video game fans. Duck feathers have a layer of oil that makes them hydrophobic, allowing them to repel water. This is key for ducks to stay dry while swimming. Their impermeability helps them regulate their body temperature and prevents water from affecting their mobility. This adaptation is essential for their survival in aquatic environments. In 1969, elephants near Heathrow Airport in London were fitted with earmuffs to protect them from the noise made by the airplanes. The Titan beetle is one of the largest insects in the world, reaching up to 17 centimeters in length. Its flight is limited and it climbs trees to take off. The adults of this species do not feed and live only to reproduce. Its size and appearance make it fascinating. It is a true giant among beetles. Zoe, a cat from North Carolina, United States, has the longest tongue in the world. It measures 12.7 centimeters, longer than a soda can. She was recognized by Guinness World Records for this surprising record. Zoe lives in Louisiana, United States, with her owners, Sid and Drew Williams. The Melocactus curvispinus is a cactus found in Mexico, Central America, and South America. Its fruits have a bright pink to magenta red color. Their elongated shape makes them look like small chilies. However, they are sweet and edible. Sebastian Stuttner surfed the largest wave ever recorded. It reached a height of 26 meters in Nazaré, Portugal. The feat occurred on October 29, 2020. His record was validated by the World Surf League. He was also recognized by Guinness World Records. Parakeets are born featherless and with their eyes closed, completely dependent on their parents. Over the days they begin to open their eyes and develop their plumage over a period of 7 weeks. Their growth is impressive. They go from being small, helpless chicks to fully developed birds. The Bockenheimer Wart Station in Frankfurt has a unique entrance. It looks like a train car crashed into the sidewalk. It is one of the most striking structures in the city. Although it is famous, there is little information about its designer. Its unusual design has made it a visual icon. Glassman's frog is a species of glass frog with translucent skin. Its internal organs can be seen through its body, which gives it a unique appearance. During the day, it hides under leaves to camouflage itself and avoid predators. Its mottled skin and posture help it blend in with the environment. Rosie Grant looks for gravestones with cooking recipes in cemeteries in the United States. She recreates the dishes following the instructions written on the tombs. She then takes them to the place where she found the recipe to honor the deceased. Her project began after discovering a gravestone with a spritz cookie recipe. Since then, she has prepared several family dishes. The harvesting of white truffles is a specialized profession with high demand. Harvesters use trained dogs to detect these underground fungi. Italian white truffles are among the most valuable, and their price can exceed $4,000 per kilo. In exceptional cases, they have reached even higher figures. In LEGO's history, there have been 70 colors of bricks. Some are still in production, but others no longer exist. The rarest of all is the transparent satin green. It has only been used in 6 sets. This is what a beluga whale's skull looks like. It is practically flat. However, its head is soft and like a ball. This organ is called a melon and is composed of fats and oils. It is a type of radar they use to communicate and find their prey through echolocation. St. Malo in France is famous for having the highest tides in all of Europe, with water level differences that can reach up to 14 meters. This natural characteristic turns the city into a unique spectacle, especially during high tide. The architecture of St. Malo is designed to withstand marine conditions, including strong winds and waves. Its historical walls and fortresses serve as protective barriers against the ocean. This is how crops are watered using the condensation from the previous night. An external force only needs to move the net slightly for all the water to fall onto the crops. Apparently, Chinese citizens never tire of innovating, and this time they've gone up a step further by creating roasted ice as a culinary proposal. This trend began in the streets of the city of Nanchang, in the province of Jiangxi, and it was a Chinese internet user who revealed this proposal through his social media, making it go viral. The preparation consists of placing ice cubes and browning them over charcoal or a grill. Once over the embers, oil is spread on them and condiments and spices such as chili powder, paprika, salt, among others, are added. The creator of this dish has mentioned that he offers it for free to diners who visit his restaurant. What appears to be a human in a bird costume is actually the harpy eagle. This powerful bird of 1 meter in height and about 9 kilograms in weight is one of the largest eagles in the western and southern hemispheres. It can be found in the tropical rainforests from Mexico to Brazil and feeds on sloths and monkeys, but does not pass up the opportunity if it encounters an iguana or a snake. This powerful eagle hunts several times a week and can lift prey up to 3 times its own weight with its lethal talons, which can measure up to 15 centimeters. Abebe Bikila, an Ethiopian marathon runner, ran the marathon barefoot at the 1960 Olympics in Rome and won the gold medal. Abebe had bought new running shoes, but they didn't fit well and gave him blisters, so he decided to run without them. The giant Pacific chiton has extremely hard teeth, coated with magnetite. This biomineral makes them 3 times stronger than human enamel or the shells of other mollusks. Additionally, they contain santabarbarate, an iron mineral never before seen in living organisms. Thanks to this composition, their teeth can wear down rocks easily. Surgical lamps are designed to illuminate the operation area without shadows. They use a system of lenses and light distribution to avoid interference. They also reduce color distortion and improve tissue visualization. They operate for long periods without emitting excessive heat. This prevents discomfort and adverse effects on surgical tissues. These are slow feeders. They're dog bowls that are intended to make them eat slower. Their design with barriers inside the container makes it more difficult for pets to get the food into their mouths. That is why it takes them much longer to eat, as it forces them to chew patiently and prevents them from choking while eating desperately. In addition, this greatly improves their digestion. However, this invention does not always work, as some dogs are smarter and simply turn the bowls over to eat directly from the floor. The Sangdados are guardians of the night in the voodoo religion practiced in Benin, Nigeria, and Togo. Their name means night hunters, and they symbolize a kind of spiritual police that protects the community. These guardians watch over the safety of the king and the population, in addition to hunting evil spirits at night. Male kangaroos use their musculature to impress females. They have been observed posing to highlight their biceps and demonstrate their strength. Furthermore, they participate in boxing matches to establish hierarchies. A strawberry has an average of about 200 seeds on its outer surface. They are one of the few fruits that carry their seeds outside instead of inside. In 2013, the Japanese jeweler Genza Tanaka created a replica of Lionel Messi's left foot in pure gold. The sculpture weighs 25 kilograms and was valued at $5.3 million. It was designed to celebrate his 4th Ballon d'Or and his record of 91 goals in a single year. It is a unique piece that honors his football legacy. In Heilongjiang Park in China, there is an exciting rail-based roller coaster. Visitors ride a sled and descend at high speed. The attraction reaches more than 50 kilometers per hour, offering an adrenaline-filled experience. It is located in a stunning natural environment, which makes the ride even more special. Cochineal scale, a parasitic insect that lives on nopal and prickly pear cacti, is famous for being used as a dye since pre-Hispanic times. Although its use has decreased due to artificial colorants, its carmine color is still used in beverages, yogurts, ice cream, and cosmetics. Chuck is an Asian elephant that lives in a sanctuary in Cambodia. He lost a leg because of a poacher's trap. He was rescued by Wildlife Alliance and received a special prosthetic. His prosthetic is made of recycled tires, plastics, and foam. It must be replaced every 6 months due to his growth and use. Thanks to this technology, he can walk freely. The Cuda jet is an aquatic jetpack designed to move underwater with agility. It can reach a speed of up to 3 meters per second. Its standard diving depth is 3 meters, but it can be adjusted. It weighs approximately 14 kilograms and allows for dynamic exploration of the marine world. Have you ever seen a dolphin practicing control of a bubble ring? We increasingly understand why dolphins are well known for being one of the most intelligent species on the planet. The Chennai-Tempishka River, known as the Boiling River, is located in the Peruvian Amazon. Its waters reach temperatures of up to 99 degrees Celsius due to geothermal leaks. This phenomenon occurs in the Ucayali region, with no nearby volcanoes present. The high temperature of the water generates visible vapors in the jungle. Any living being that comes into contact with the river can suffer severe burns. It is one of the hottest rivers in the world and a unique natural mystery. The blue lobster is a genetic rarity that occurs in 1 out of every 2 million lobsters. Its bright color is due to an anomaly that causes an excess of proteins, altering its pigmentation. Among Nova Scotia fishermen, catching a blue lobster is considered a symbol of good luck. However, its striking color makes it more visible to predators. During mating season, bald eagles perform courtship maneuvers, and they do so in this peculiar way. They lock their talons and spin. Monster Max 2 is a giant pickup truck created by Cody Detweiler. It has 2 Duramax diesel engines, each with 700 horsepower. Its weight exceeds 20 tons, making it one of the largest pickup trucks. In Japan, a store specializing in stone decoration created a marble run carved into rock. Its precise design allows the marbles to travel the circuit in perfect harmony. Steam bending is a traditional method for bending wood without damaging it. It is exposed to heat and humidity in a steam box, softening the lignin that binds its fibers. This allows it to be molded easily. It is then fixed in its new shape until it dries and regains its stiffness. It is used in the manufacture of furniture, boats, and musical instruments. Black apple, known as huanyo or black diamond, is an exotic fruit grown in Tibet. Its skin has a dark purple, almost black tone, while the pulp is white. This color is due to the extreme conditions of altitude and ultraviolet radiation that concentrate anthocyanins in its skin. Its cultivation is exclusive, and each unit can cost around $8. In 2019, a woman in France discovered she had a Cimabue painting in her house. The work, titled Christ Mocked, was valued at up to 6 million euros. It is believed to belong to a set of 8 pieces about the Passion of Christ. So far, only 3 of them have been found. Chinese scientists have developed an artificial womb that uses artificial intelligence to monitor fetal development. Their system includes a tank with amniotic fluid, blood pumps, and an artificial kidney. So far, it has only been tested on mouse embryos, as laws prohibit its use in humans beyond 2 weeks. In the future, it could change gestation, but it raises ethical and scientific debates. On average, the human body contains enough iron to forge a 7-centimeter nail, enough sulfur to kill all the fleas on a dog, enough carbon to make 900 pencils, and enough phosphorus to make 2,200 match heads. Subsoccer is a tabletop game inspired by football for 2 players. Sitting on benches that serve as goals, they compete in a match under the table. The Alolan is a plant-robot hybrid developed at the MIT Media Lab. The plant generates bioelectrochemical signals in response to light. These signals are amplified and sent to a robotic base. Thanks to this, the plant can move autonomously. The experiment seeks to unite nature with technology. It is an advance within cybernetic botany, a fascinating concept that explores new forms of interaction. It is possible to make popcorn using an ear of corn directly in the microwave, but it must be of the variety known as popcorn maize. This type of corn has harder and drier kernels, which allows them to burst when heated. This is one of the largest functional Lego roller coasters. It has a track 26 meters long and was built with more than 90,000 Lego pieces, an impressive achievement of engineering and creativity. The superstition that breaking a mirror brings 7 years of bad luck dates back to ancient Rome, where it was believed that the reflection in a mirror represented a person's soul. Breaking the mirror was considered a bad omen and was associated with the breaking of the soul. Jagat Mani, a tuk-tuk driver originally from Chennai, India, holds the Guinness record for the longest side wheelie performed in an automatic tuk-tuk. In 2016, he managed to travel a distance of 2.2 kilometers on two wheels, reaching a speed of 80 kilometers per hour. This peculiar musical instrument you're seeing is an automaton. Don't be fooled by its appearance. Although it looks like a toy, it is used to create electronic music and was developed in Japan. To play it, you just have to gently squeeze its head and press the dark part with your fingers to create different sounds. The Aurora Reykjavik Northern Lights Museum in Iceland has an interactive map where visitors place pins to mark their country of origin. Sometimes, when there is a lot of humidity and little wind, it is possible to see these inflow vortices coming out of the plane's turbines. The thinnest snake in the world is an Oxybellus fulgidus, a slender and delicate snake that lives in Central America and northern South America and is quite popular in India. It is barely 2 centimeters thick and can measure up to 1.5 meters long. It is not capable of eating very large foods due to how thin it is, and for this reason, it avoids them. Its temperament is quite calm with humans, but we shouldn't trust it. Although its venom is not deadly, it can paralyze a finger for months. Beavers can chew wood easily thanks to their powerful incisor teeth. Their iron-rich enamel gives them great resistance, allowing them to constantly wear down their teeth. Although they do not eat the wood, they feed on the inner bark and cambium of trees. In addition, they use the logs to build dams and shelters in their habitat. This is how tracking devices were placed on whales in the past. It was very stressful for the animal. Nowadays, this has changed thanks to drones. Look how easy it is. They just drop it when they come up for air. Lycogala epidendrum, known as wolf's milk, is a plasmodial slime mold. It is found on rotten wood and moist soils, forming pink or brown spheres. Its interior contains a pink paste that hardens over time. It is part of the Myxomycetes group, organisms unique in their life cycle. Mohawk Bob, whose name is Bob Bagnall, uses his mohawk haircut for advertising. Over the years, he has designed more than 1,600 mohawks with personalized logos, brands, and messages. With the help of his wife Julie, he transforms his hair into a unique advertising billboard. Plants emit sounds when they are under stress. According to a study conducted by researchers at Tel Aviv University, these sounds are ultrasonic, inaudible to the human ear, but can be perceived by some animals. They resemble the popping of popcorn and occur in situations such as lack of water or physical damage. The research opens the possibility of using these sounds to monitor plant health. Sean Crafts is a creator who designs masks inspired by comic book and movie characters. He has developed a Spider-Man mask with mechanical lenses that open and close. This mechanism allows the simulation of the character's facial expressions realistically. A study in the United Kingdom found that the ice in some restaurants contained more bacteria than toilet water. This occurs because bathrooms tend to receive more cleaning attention than ice machines. Furthermore, handling ice without adequate hygiene can be a key factor in its contamination. This is the largest garden in the world, the Miracle Garden in Dubai. Considered by many to be the Disneyland of flowers, it opened on Valentine's Day 2013 and features more than 109 million flowers distributed over more than 72,000 square meters, with unique designs and thematic structures that change every season. If you are interested in visiting it, schedule your trip between November and April, as it remains closed during the other months due to the high temperatures in the region. The aquatic lace plant is native to Madagascar. Its leaves have an open vein pattern. This gives them an appearance similar to a net or lace. Its structure is due to the way its tissue develops. It is a highly appreciated plant in aquariums for its aesthetics. At the bottom of Lake Pleasant, Arizona, a diver named Zach Nagy placed a statue of Jason as a joke. The figure of the iconic Friday the 13th character quickly became an attraction for divers. Although some argued that it functioned as an artificial reef, authorities did not allow it. They considered that it violated park rules. Finally, the statue was removed. This is the decoration of Mr. Doodle's house. The English artist Sam Cox calls himself Mr. Doodle and has spent 2 years painting his famous scribbles in every corner of his mansion. Doodle art is a drawing technique that emerged from the creation of scribbles in school notebooks, which consists of filling the sheet of paper with small drawings. The drawings may or may not make sense among them. The largest bicycle parking garage is at Utrecht Central Station, Netherlands. It has capacity for 12,500 bicycles and has 3 levels. It offers services such as bicycle rental and repair. It is a space designed to facilitate sustainable transport. Its modern infrastructure optimizes the flow of cyclists in the city. Every year, nearly 27 million tons of dust travel from the Sahara Desert to the Amazon rainforest. This journey, which can last 10 days, transports minerals and nutrients crucial for the fertilization of Amazonian soils, contributing to the balance of the ecosystem. In addition, it helps neutralize the acidity of the soil caused by Amazonian rain, creating a more favorable environment for plant growth. Karakuri puppets are traditional Japanese mechanized automatons created between the 10th century and the 19th century. They were used for entertainment and ceremonies. Their mechanism was inspired by European clockmaking. The word karakuri means trick or hidden mechanism. The headache from cold foods is known as cold stimulus headache. It occurs when the cold activates the nerves in the palate and dilates the blood vessels in the brain. This reaction causes a brief but intense pain. Some animals can also experience this phenomenon. This is one of the strangest jobs in the world. It consists of getting off a moving ship to collect its mail and returning as quickly as possible before it moves away from the dock. Chlorophyll is the pigment that gives plants their green color and is essential for photosynthesis. It can be extracted from leaves with alcohol or acetone, reducing their green hue. This process leaves them completely transparent. This experiment helps to understand the function of pigments in nature. This is the salp, and although it looks like a jellyfish, it is not, nor is it a fish. Phylogenetically, it is part of a group of animals called tunicates, which are hermaphrodites, and their form of reproduction is generational alternation. That is, they combine sexual phases with asexual ones. They have a very important role in the ecosystem, as they are capable of feeding on bacteria and small larvae, and they trap carbon from the ecosystem in the form of waste balls that weigh more and end up sinking to the bottom. 70% of the planet is liquid, and salps have an important job in the fight to prevent global warming. Purabag is a portable bag designed to purify contaminated water. It works with purification sachets, eliminating 99.99% of bacteria, viruses, and protozoa. Its effectiveness has been certified by the World Health Organization. You just need to mix the water with the purifying powder. In minutes, the contaminants disappear, leaving water safe for consumption. The oldest country in the world is in Europe. It is not very surprising that the longest-lived country in the world is found on the old continent, but you might be surprised which one it is. San Marino, a small country with only 62 square kilometers of extension, is the oldest state in the world, formed in the year 301 AD. The Unitree G1 is a Chinese humanoid robot designed for automation and artificial intelligence. It is 1.32 meters tall and has up to 43 motors that provide it with great flexibility. It is equipped with cameras and a 3-dimension LiDAR system to detect objects around it. Its battery gives it an approximate autonomy of 2 hours. Architects Chris Prosser and Ian Flood created Skyline Chess, a chessboard inspired by iconic skyscrapers. Its pieces represent buildings from cities like London, Dubai, New York, Paris, and San Francisco. They also offer versions with specific buildings and allow personalization. Its design fuses architecture and strategy in a unique game. The Boxen BX1 is a volumetric display inspired by the Star Wars holochess. It generates three-dimensional images visible without the need for special glasses. It works like a light printer, projecting models in 3 dimensions from any angle. Its technology allows for displaying videos, games, and interactive visualizations. Carom is a tabletop game originating in India that combines elements of billiards and shuffleboard. It is played on a square wooden board with 4 holes in the corners. Players strike discs called carom men with a larger disc called a striker. The objective is to pocket the discs in the holes before the opponent. Its strategy is similar to that of billiards, requiring precision and skill. Shirchi Sakana is a professional motion capture actress. She has worked in video games and movies, bringing animated characters to life with great precision. She is recognized for her participation in titles like Genshin Impact. She has also collaborated in iconic scenes for Disney and other famous video games. The Great Wall of China began construction in the 5th century BC. It was expanded and rebuilt in several stages. The Ming Dynasty made one of the most important restorations in the 10th century. Its purpose was to protect the northern border of the Chinese Empire. It defended against attacks from the Xiongnu and Manchu nomads. It stretches along 21,200 kilometers across different terrains. It is one of the greatest engineering feats in the world. Only 15% of all the plant species we know are on land. The other 85% are aquatic varieties. Chiharu Shioda is a Japanese artist known for her immersive installations. She uses wool or yarn threads to create intertwined structures. Her works generate the feeling of being inside a giant spider web. She explores themes such as memory, human connection, and existence. Her installations have been exhibited in museums and galleries around the world. The pink sea cucumber is a species that lives at depths of up to 5,000 meters. It measures between 10 and 30 centimeters long and has a transparent body. This characteristic allows its internal organs to be seen. Bioluminescence serves as a defense mechanism against predators. It lives in the deepest waters of the ocean, adapting to extreme conditions. This is Morpheus, the world's first robot ping pong instructor. It was created by the Japanese company Omron and, unlike other machines used to practice this sport, this robot not only throws balls, but can actually play table tennis with a person. All of this is possible because it has integrated artificial intelligence, so it knows how to decide where and how to hit the balls. The best thing is that you can choose the game level so that the robot is neither too easy nor too difficult to beat. The ink of a marker flows gradually from its tip when writing. This process occurs thanks to capillarity and the pressure exerted on the surface. The highest temperature officially recorded on Earth was 56.7 degrees Celsius, reached at Furnace Creek Ranch, Death Valley, California, on July 10, 1913. Initially, the record was held by El-Azizia, Libya, with 58 degrees Celsius in 1922, but it was invalidated in 2012 due to measurement errors. The Toku FastSpot robot, developed by Mitsubishi Electric, set a world record by solving a Rubik's Cube in just 0.2 seconds. This achievement was possible thanks to its high-speed and precision servomotors, along with an advanced artificial intelligence algorithm for color recognition. In comparison, the current human record is 3.13 seconds, achieved by Max Park in 2023. Toku FastSpot is almost 10 times faster, showing the impressive advance of robotics. This is how space lollipops are made. They place dark and transparent caramel in molds. When they cool, they place an image of a planet or star printed on edible paper on one side. They seal it and use a small torch to melt the caramel so the image can be seen inside. Anthony, known as the Activate Yourself, has gained popularity for his curious water challenges. In his videos, he has drunk water using unconventional objects like knives, forks, and chopsticks. Each new attempt surprises his followers with unexpected methods. Meet the rarest squid on the planet, the piglet squid. Its name is due to its siphon, which has the curious shape of a pig's snout, which it uses to expel water and produce a force for locomotion. Its whole appearance is very striking. For example, the roundness of its body, the small tentacles that grow above its eyes, and its tiny fins. Furthermore, its skin is translucent, which allows its organs to be seen. It measures barely about 10 centimeters in length. In Russia, coffee is served with breast milk. A group of lactating women sell their milk to the Coffee Smile Cafe. The owner says they sell around 50 cups a day. Portable Slide is the world's first triple-screen extension for laptops. They operate with a single USB. Just place it behind your laptop screen, extend it, and adjust it to your liking. Mojo Vision has developed smart contact lenses with augmented reality technology. Their micro-LED screen has 14,000 pixels per inch, offering advanced visualization. They include eye-tracking sensors and an integrated battery. Their wireless connectivity allows real-time information to be displayed. They are still in the testing phase and have not been commercialized. Apple skin contains a large part of its fiber and vitamin C. When peeled, up to 50% of its total fiber content is lost. Approximately 30% of its vitamin C is also reduced. Fiber helps digestion and promotes good intestinal health. Vitamin C is key to strengthening the immune system. Consuming the apple with the skin maximizes its nutritional benefits. Orchids of the genus Catasetum have an amazing and unique pollination system. When an insect pollinator enters the male flower, a mechanism is activated that shoots a pollinarium, which adheres to the insect's body by means of an adhesive pad. This insect, upon visiting female flowers, transfers the pollen, allowing fertilization. Ultraviolet cameras can reveal invisible damage that the sun causes to the skin. Experiments show how radiation leaves marks that are not yet visible to the naked eye. These cameras also show the protective effect of sunscreens. It is evident how they reduce the absorption of ultraviolet rays. Acoustic levitation is a physical phenomenon in which high-intensity sound waves generate acoustic pressure that can suspend objects in the air, counteracting gravity. This method uses acoustic radiation pressure and does not require physical contact to keep the object suspended. It is an impressive concept and has applications in scientific and technological areas. Therizinosaurus is a late Cretaceous dinosaur known for having the longest claws of any terrestrial animal. Its claws could reach up to 1 meter in length. These enormous claws were probably used for defense and for reaching high vegetation, as Therizinosaurus is believed to have been a herbivore. Mario Alvarez, a citizen of Chimbarongo, Chile, has created the smallest spinning top in the world. He not only manufactures it, but also manages to make it spin with great skill. His dexterity has made him a local attraction. He is currently seeking to obtain a Guinness record for his incredible creation. Onion skin is hydrophilic, which means it has an affinity for water. When submerged, its epidermis becomes more visible and takes on a translucent appearance. This phenomenon is the result of the interaction between the water and the cellular structure of the onion skin. Coffee is one of the principal sources of antioxidants in the Western diet. It is a beverage consumed worldwide. The antioxidants in coffee can help protect against cell damage and reduce the risk of chronic diseases like heart disease and cancer. When there is not much food on the seabed, algae-eating fish feed on the remains of organic waste and fecal matter from larger fish. Contact juggling, also known as contacting, is a form of object manipulation that focuses on maintaining continuous contact between the object and the artist's body. Transparent balls are generally used, which seem to float in the air thanks to the fluid and precise movements of the juggler. Submarine cables are high-capacity cables that are placed on the seabed to transmit data over long distances. They serve to interconnect different parts of the world. These enormous cables allow internet connection from anywhere, in addition to allowing us to transmit data at greater speed. They are composed of highly resistant materials, enough to withstand even a shark bite. The Motorola Dynati C8000X was the first commercially available mobile phone, launched in 1983. It weighed approximately 1.1 kilograms. Its battery took 10 hours to charge and only offered 30 minutes of talk time. Its brick-like design made it bulky, but it represented a major technological advance. A study conducted by the University of Queensland discovered that snakes can feel ground vibrations and also hear sounds in the air despite not having external ears. They use their lower jaw to detect vibrations and transmit them to their inner ear. This finding challenges the belief that snakes are deaf and reveals how advanced their auditory capabilities are. Farallon is a giant Pacific octopus that lives at the Florida Aquarium in Tampa. As part of its enrichment, it uses its tentacles to paint on canvases covered with plastic. Its art sessions are part of the celebration of Cephalopod Week. Anamorphosis is an artistic technique that creates distorted images that can only be viewed correctly from a specific angle. In street art, it allows for the creation of three-dimensional illusions on sidewalks. It is also applied in architecture and design for surprising visual effects. This technique plays with perception and transforms reality according to the point of view. The Encephalartos woodii is a species of cycad considered the loneliest tree in the world. All existing specimens are clones of a single male specimen discovered in 1895 in South Africa. A female version has never been found, which prevents its natural reproduction. Researchers have used advanced technology to search for a female specimen without success. The Dude Perfect team broke the record for the highest basketball shot by launching a ball from the Stratosphere Hotel Tower in Las Vegas. The shot was made from a height of approximately 260 meters, setting a new world record. Some of the most difficult pieces to play on the piano require exceptional technique. Liszt's La Campanella is famous for its speed and demanding leaps. Ravel's Gaspard de la Nuit is complex due to its rhythm and expression. Rachmaninoff's Piano Concerto No. 3 challenges even experienced pianists. In January of 2018, 100 workers built the Nanlong train station in Longyan, China, in just 9 hours. Construction began on January 19th at 6:30 post-meridium and finished on January 20th at 3:30 ante-meridium. 7 trains and 23 excavators were used, and the workers were organized into 7 units. The station connected several railway lines and improved transportation in the region. Aristotelis Balaridis managed to balance 319 wine glasses on his head in Cyprus. With this feat, he surpassed the previous record of 270 glasses. He also danced while maintaining his balance, making his achievement even more impressive. Inuka was the first bear born in the tropics at the Singapore Zoo in 1990. He grew up in a climate-controlled enclosure, adapting to warmer temperatures. He became one of the zoo's most beloved attractions, celebrating his birthday with special events throughout his 27 years of life. He left a legacy as a symbol of conservation and adaptation. In this restaurant, they serve sushi dishes printed in 3 dimensions. It is called Sushi Singularity and is located in Tokyo, Japan. The goal of its peculiar way of making food is to adjust to the nutritional and health needs of each customer. That is why those who want to eat at this place must send biological samples when making the reservation. The solar system travels through the Milky Way at high speed. Its displacement is approximately 828,000 kilometers per hour. It moves in orbit around the galactic center. Its trajectory takes it through different regions of space. This is what the bakery with a glass floor looks like. Customers can see how the bread is prepared while they buy it. The bakery is called Pan Nostro, is located in Palma de Mallorca, in Spain, and has 2 floors, one to serve the public and another below where the bread is made. The most interesting thing about this bakery is that it has a large glass floor right in front of the counter. Thanks to this incredible structure, people can see how the bread and sweets they are buying are made. Sue Austin is a British artist who designed a wheelchair adapted for diving. She equipped her chair with thrusters and stabilizers to move freely underwater. Her project Creating the Spectacle was presented at the Cultural Olympiad in London 2012. She seeks to challenge perceptions about disability and show the freedom of aquatic movement. If planet Earth is compared to an apple, the Earth's crust would be the equivalent of just the apple's peel. On Earth, the crust is only 1% of the total volume and has a depth of 40 kilometers. Just as the peel protects the apple, the Earth's crust covers and protects the mantle and the core beneath it. On January 28, 1896, the The first speeding fine was imposed in the United Kingdom. Walter Arnold was driving at 13 kilometers per hour when the allowed limit was 3.2. A police officer on a bicycle managed to stop him. He received a fine of 4.7 sterling pounds. This event marked the beginning of modern traffic sanctions. The glass octopus called Vitriletinella richardi is a transparent species that allows its internal organs to be seen. Its sighting is rare due to the depths at which it lives, between 200 and 3,000 meters, although some specimens have been found up to 4,000 meters. It was captured in images by the Schmidt Ocean Institute. Its transparency is a camouflage strategy to avoid predators. This vast and arid landscape is known for its desolate beauty and rich marine biodiversity. The Paracas National Reserve in Peru is a protected area that harbors a great variety of wildlife, including numerous bird species, as well as sea lions and dolphins that frequent its waters. Furthermore, it is famous for the enigmatic Paracas candelabra, a large geoglyph whose purpose and origin remain a mystery. Sea otters often choose a favorite rock that they keep for a long time. They use it as a tool to break shells and access their food. They store these stones in folds of skin beneath their arms while swimming. Indium is an extremely soft and malleable metal. It can be manipulated easily with the hands due to its low hardness. It is used in semiconductors and low melting point alloys. The Australian funnel web spider is known for its extremely toxic venom. Its web is funnel-shaped and is usually found in confined spaces. Studies indicate that its venom can become more lethal when it feels threatened. Symptoms of its bite include intense pain, sweating, and nausea. In severe cases, it can cause respiratory or cardiac problems. Meet Darius, the largest Flemish giant rabbit in the world, as he measures 134 centimeters long and weighs more than 22 kilograms. Darius has held this title since 2012. Flemish giant rabbits can reach a large size very quickly. At 7 or 8 weeks old, they can already weigh 2 kilograms or more. They usually live between 10 and 12 years, and unlike other breeds, they do not run much or usually jump. They prefer to lie down and rest. The moon is moving away from Earth at a speed of approximately 3.8 centimeters per year. This phenomenon occurs due to the gravitational interaction between both celestial bodies. Tides generated by the moon transfer energy from the Earth, boosting it into a higher orbit. This process has been happening for millions of years and will continue in the future. Mark Rober built the smallest dart launcher in the world. It is fully functional. To see how the mechanism works, we need a microscope. Here you can see it next to a 1-cent coin. The RoboMaster S1 is designed to teach science, mathematics, physics, and programming interactively. Its intelligent functions and game modes improve the understanding of these subjects. It supports the Scratch and Python languages, facilitating the learning of coding. The Doberman is a canine breed recognized for its intelligence, loyalty, and protective ability. It is a medium to large-sized dog with an athletic and muscular structure. Its coat is short and shiny, generally black with brown markings, although there are varieties in blue, red, and Isabella. Its elegant carriage and erect ears give it a distinctive appearance. If you search for Sonic the Hedgehog on Google, you'll see an image of the character in the knowledge panel. By clicking on Sonic, he performs his classic jump and spin animation. If you press it several times, it progressively changes. After 50 clicks, he transforms into Supersonic. This curious bathroom belongs to the artist Alice Pagnola, who, as an art project, planted thousands of chia seeds on her toilet. She watered them 3 times during 7 days, and this was the result. This is the Grimpatutus, a genus of mollusk also known as the Dumbo octopus, as it has fins on the upper part of its body, similar to the ears of the Disney elephant, which it uses to propel itself when swimming. Because they are very strange creatures, very little is known about these fascinating animals. What we do know is that they look very adorable. Crocodiles have a translucent third eyelid called a nictitating membrane. This structure allows them to cover their eyes without completely blocking their vision. It is especially useful when swimming, as it protects them from particles and water. This is the Church of Ghosts in the Czech Republic. An art student installed these macabre sculptures in 2012. The figures have no face and are covered in shrouds. The island of Galzenjak in Croatia is famous for its almost perfect heart shape. It is a romantic destination for weddings and honeymoons. Although uninhabited, it has gained popularity for its natural beauty. Its peculiar shape was recorded by French cartographers in 1806. It became world famous with the arrival of Google Maps. Meet SoFi, a robotic fish developed by MIT to explore the underwater world. Its design imitates the natural movement of real fish. It is made of silicone and uses a hydraulic system for movement. Its objective is to study marine life with greater precision. This is a cuttlefish egg, a cousin of squids. Only 2 out of every 3,000 of these young reach adulthood. Dominic Davis creates these cool animations. The incredible thing is that he doesn't make them with sophisticated animation equipment. He makes them simply with everyday things he has in his house. This is how NASA astronauts simulate microgravity. This crane-like device called Argos helps train future astronauts to get used to the gravity they will experience on the space station and the moon. In golf practice fields, balls are collected with special vehicles. These have rotating rollers that trap the balls from the ground. Victoria D'Oberville went viral by dancing on a ship in Antarctica. The image captured by Matthew Forget seemed generated by artificial intelligence. Her dance contrasted the elegance of ballet with the immensity of the ice. She participated in Paris Fashion Week, modeling in ballet slippers. She's shown at the Olympic Games with a presentation alongside a break dancer. Her art stands out for its creativity and unexpected settings. This is the emergency system that some gas stations in the world have. It is designed to automatically discharge foam in case of fire. Lake Paisapak is located in the Banggai Islands, Indonesia. Its waters are extremely clear and look like a mirror. Although its name means black water, it is completely transparent. The dark effect is due to the reflection of the vegetation on the bottom. This creates an optical illusion of black water from afar. These incredible sculptures created by stacking coins are the work of a Japanese user known as Thumb Tanny. He is capable of playing with the balance of these pieces as they have different sizes and weights. In addition, the 5 and 50 yen coins have holes in the center, which allows him to make more interesting combinations. Some luxury buildings have car elevators. These systems allow vehicles to be parked on upper levels without ramps. They are common in exclusive residences and dealerships with limited space. Some designs allow cars to be viewed from the living room. Scientists have discovered this type of caterpillar called Rodinia verecundia, which screams every time it is touched. This is its defense mechanism for when it feels threatened. It compresses its body and expels air to create a shriek. Craig Walsh is an Australian artist known for his projection installations. His project Monuments shows human faces projected onto trees. These images create the illusion that the trees have a life of their own. His work challenges the traditional perception of public monuments. The fusion between nature and digital art generates a unique impact. Hydrotex block concrete mattresses protect marine structures against erosion and scouring. They are designed with compartments of durable fabric and reinforced with cables. They are used in piers, bridges, submarine pipelines, and coasts to withstand the impact of currents, waves, and wind. Portugal is the largest cork producer in the world, being responsible for approximately 50% of the world's production of this material. Cork is a natural and sustainable product that is obtained from the bark of the cork oak, a tree that grows mainly in southwestern Europe and northwestern Africa. In September of 2019, the sky in Jambi, Indonesia, was stained an intense red. This phenomenon occurred due to forest fires that generated a dense layer of smoke. Sunlight scattered in an unusual way, causing the visual effect. Cremation Designs is a company that incorporates the ashes of your loved ones into pieces of tableware. Your grandmother can not only be in your heart, but also on your shelf. Adam is a robot barista developed by Richtech Robotics. It can prepare coffee, bubble tea, and cocktails automatically. It has been presented at technological events. It currently operates in several establishments in the United States. Its innovative design improves efficiency in beverage preparation. It also attracts public attention with its precision and speed. These thermal cameras show us how dogs' noses help them regulate their temperature. Notice how it is several degrees cooler than the rest of their body. The Miami Beach Police Department has a Rolls-Royce Ghost in its fleet. The vehicle is decorated with official police colors and equipped with lights and sirens. Its use is limited to recruitment events with the aim of attracting new officers. GSI Arms is a robotic limb system developed by the University of Tokyo. It consists of a portable unit with up to 6 detachable arms. The arms can be connected, disconnected, and interchanged between users. At first glance, it would seem that Tom Deininger's works were painted with great detail, but when you get closer you realize they are made of trash arranged in 3 dimensions. This place is called Hutuan, a Chinese village that has been swallowed by nature. It is located just 90 kilometers from Shanghai. In its heyday, it was home to 3,000 inhabitants. However, in the early 90s, residents began to vacate due to a shortage of work and opportunities. Meet the Signal-Out gloves. They were created by Naveed Sudhi and Thomas Pryor at the University of Washington. These gloves detect movements in American Sign Language. The information is sent via Bluetooth to a computer that translates the gestures into spoken words. Female northern cardinals have an incubation patch on their belly, an area without plumage. This patch allows direct contact between the skin and the eggs. Thanks to this adaptation, they can efficiently transmit heat. Popcorn bags have a susceptor, a special film that absorbs and distributes heat. This component concentrates the microwave energy on the corn kernels. This allows the popcorn to explode uniformly. You can make perfect ice spheres in your own home. This aluminum press melts the ice cubes with the help of gravity. Observe how perfect it is. Luc Cormier, known as Mr. Sticker Tattoo, is an artist specializing in tattoos that look like stickers. His style combines realism and new school with influences from pop culture. To achieve the adhesive effect, he uses a white background and strategic shading. This creates the illusion that the tattoos are stuck onto the skin. Speakers with ferrofluid create unique visual effects to the rhythm of the music. This magnetic liquid responds to the electromagnetic fields generated by sound. The artist Paul Pfeiffer designed a conceptual sculpture of a stadium with a capacity for 1 million people. The work called Vitruvian Experiments is inspired by the Sydney Olympic Stadium. It is not a functional design, but an artistic exploration of mass consumption. The sculpture measures almost 3 meters high and plays with the perception of space. The Optical Illusion Contest takes place every year. Matt Pritchard was the winner of 2023 with his platform 9 3/4 illusion. His visual trick shows a car and Lego figures going through a solid brick wall. The deeper you dive into the water, the colors will disappear. Pay attention to this red thermos. Here they are on the surface, but as they descend, they lose intensity. Opening a window when the outside temperature is minus 50 degrees Celsius can have extreme effects. Cold air will enter quickly, causing a drastic loss of heat indoors. Furthermore, the humidity of the warm air inside the house can instantly freeze, forming frost or ice on surfaces near the window. Carl Johnson, a renowned artist in the United States, is famous for his unique ability to cut profile silhouettes freehand. His work stands out for the precision and speed with which he creates the silhouettes without needing to look directly at the subject. He has participated in renowned events and projects, earning admiration for his talent. The Nokia 3310 had one of the longest-lasting batteries in history. You could talk on the phone for 2 days straight without having to charge it. At rest, the battery lasted for more than 10 days. Idiom is an artwork created by Matej Kren in 1998 and is located in the Municipal Library of Prague in the Czech Republic. It consists of a cylindrical tower formed by around 8,000 books stacked in a circular shape. The structure has an opening where people can peer in and experience the sensation of an infinite spiral of books. The Chirocephalus geoffroy is a species of fairy shrimp that inhabits Europe. These small crustaceans measure approximately 13 millimeters and have a translucent body with black eyes and reddish tips on the abdomen and appendages. Their body is divided into a head and thorax with 11 pairs of appendages and a segmented abdomen. They are known for their beauty and unique characteristics that make them stand out among other aquatic species. This is how future cargo ship operators learn and train to maneuver in the water. These boats are miniature versions of the large vessels. If you place M&M's chocolates in water, you will see how after a while the M letters begin to peel off. This is because they're made of edible paper. The world record for the highest pogo stick jump belongs to Henry Cabalis, who reached 3.53 meters on June 21, 2024 in Pittsburgh, United States. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like it and share it with your friends. Subscribe so you don't miss more interesting content. Leave your comments and click on any of these videos. See you next time.